Hi guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm excited and happy to have you on this channel today. This is the part 8 of the Koinonia Design Series. It has been amazing from the part 1, and just in case this is the first part you're watching, you will need to watch from the part 1 so that you have a better understanding of everything that I'm going to be doing in this video. So without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial. So now we're on PSCC, and the size for this design is 1024 x 1280. Now I'm going to do two different procedures on PSCC. The first is going to be like laying of the foundation, then the last is going to be like the finishing touch and the roofing. So we're going to go off PSCC and come back to PSCC again. So now I have already what I want here, so I want to create the background, right? Like I said, we're going to come back to PSCC to do some finishing touch. So now I'm just going to unleash these resources that I have here, or these materials that I have here for this design. First is the main image, and I'm going to transform this. Make sure it's selected, then transform, just some this. Alright, so click on OK, right, and now we have that. And the next is this guy, right? So you want to bring this other guy to the top. You can see where I'm selecting, right? So bring this guy here like this. This other guy, make sure it's selected, and come over to transform and move it down, take it a little bit up and leave it like this, right? And click on OK, and click on this round light effect, and just move your hand around this PNG tree. And so as to select it, make sure the brush tool is selected. As you see, brush selection tool, right, selected, and come over here. You can see I'm tapping at the top. If you follow this series from part 1, you will be very much familiar with everything I'm doing here, the places I'm tapping and all that. So I'm just going to click on cut to remove that PNG tree, and we click here on screen, and we click on transform and just move this to the top. Just going to zoom this to something like this, right? So something like this should be okay, right? I will click on okay, and yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here to blur, and I'm going to work with let's say 15. So I'm blowing everything here by 15. Click here, blow by 15, and click on this light also and blow by 15. Let me see, 12. Alright, so let me leave the light at 12 while I blow others at or by 15. So I'm going to unleash this keyboard. So this particular keyboard here, I'm just going to click on transform. Okay, it's not selected even though it's unleashed. Make sure it's selected. Now there are some shadows at the down part of this keyboard, so I'm just going to move my hand around this to select the areas and just crop it, cut it out rather, and boom, we have that out. So I'm going to click on transform, and I'm just going to position this like this. Just going to position this like this. Alright, leave this here, and boom. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to apply Gaussian blur. This is on 12, so let's see if it's on 10. What do we have if it's on 10? And leave it on 10, right? So basically we have this. We want to make a Thanksgiving flyer, right? So we're going to leave this like this and go over to Pixel Lab, do some things over on Pixel Lab, and we'll come back to PSCC to do some finishing touch, and we are done. Let's go over to Pixel Lab. So now we're on Pixel Lab, and I'm just going to show you some basic things you need to know so that you know some of the things I did here to get the results that you are seeing. The text on the shape the Thanksgiving is rotated -10 to fit in with the shape. You can see that the shape is rotated, so that's why I had to rotate the Thanksgiving text to fit, right? And I used an italic text. The name of the text is Rafix 10 oblique. The next thing that we have here is this imported drum, which I positioned here. Now the positioning of images and shapes is very important. If you do it wrongly, it can ruin your design. So I'm just gonna undo that, and I imported this trumpet, right, and which I'm going to hide and save this design. I actually import this trumpet to know how I'm going to place my text, especially the name and some other things, so that I do it properly. I'm going to hide it and do it on PSCC, and this is because there are some things that I want to achieve on PSCC, so we'll be going back to PSCC, and for the name of the ministry and address beneath, you can see Koinonia Abuja. I use Monstrat font, right, and basically that is it. And for the width, I used autograph. So for the width, that's before the name, I use this autograph, and for the name I use this space grow text regular, right? So I think I used 1, 2, 3, 4 fonts here, right? But majorly I used Monstrat, right? The font for the Thanksgiving is different, the font for the width is different, the font for the name is different, the font for the time and everything is different, right? So so if you're making a design, you want to play with different fonts, you need to be very familiar with these things so that you don't ruin your design. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hide this, leave it like that, and see you on PSCC. So guys, we're on PSCC, so we're just gonna do some final touch here, and we are done. So the first thing I want to unleash now is this. So I'm going to duplicate this, right? And no, I think I'm going to work on this. Firstly, I want to reduce the saturation of this. It's too saturated for my liking. A little bit more, and we are good. Then I'm going to screen this, then I'll duplicate. Right, so I'm just going to now unleash this other guy here, so that I want to bend this a little bit here like this. Okay, so and bring this a little bit here, and alright, so let me stretch this. Okay, so turn this a little like this. Yep, so and take this bit back and bring it like this. Okay, so I'm trying to, alright, so I'm trying to just get this right. And let's click OK. And so we have another here, so we just want to adjust this, and want to try something else. And like this. Let's make this small, and we have that. So let's see this. Click on this and move it beneath. Take it down like this. Alright, so let's leave that for now. Let's leave that. So let's just take this to the top and click here. Bring it to this area and increase it. Click here, okay. Then come here, Gaussian blur 10, and click on this other one. Now we may do away with this, so let's see if there's anywhere we can place this guy. Anywhere we can just place that guy. It's just okay, so I'm considering some areas. And okay, so this is a simple flyer. Simple, well, not indeed simple. We are done with this flyer, and it's good to go. It's communicating the message, right? Looking at it, you know what to expect. Thank you for watching to the end. Do well to leave a comment before leaving. Hit on the notification bell, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video with and to your friends. See you in the next tutorial.